Plates ready? This is Food School, Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Want to feel amazing, love the way you look in the mirror, and perform your absolute best in the gym, at work, and in life? You're definitely in the right place. Food. It's you. It builds every single cell of you. And if there is one thing every human being must master, it's food. Because at the very least, eating, you do it every day, several times a day, every single day. You might as well get good at it. I'm your host, Shurina from createyourself.today, your personal nutritionist and plate watcher, your diet guide and explorer, your fat loss coach and food inspector. And just someone with a lot of passion and obsession and curiosity for healthy food, healthy diets, nutrition, optimized human performance, everything and absolutely anything you put in your grocery shopping cart, your fridge, on your plate, and in your mouth. It's my business. Food School, on a mission to help you eat better daily.
It's the last time I talk about food. It's the last time I talk about food.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Today's episode is not going to be like yesterday's. We're not going to be talking about fear and passion and getting after your dreams. We are talking about we are relearning, we are repeating. As Tony Robbins likes to say, repetition is the mother of skill. Plus, you might not have listened to episode about these particular topics before, and I always come up with new information because I always learn, I always read, I always study our science, our education as a human race as a whole. It moves so fast these days, so there's always something to learn, and I'm always super happy to share it with you so you eat better, so you improve your eating habits. So today we will repeat some of the principles of healthy eating for a human being in 21st century, where we are all confused about something because there is so much information, but you just don't know anymore what to do and how to choose among all of this information with all these advertisement and marketing campaigns and all these claims that a lot of times have very poor science underneath them. So we'll repeat the principles of healthy eating. If you are overachiever, if you are someone on a mission to make something happen, if you are someone who want to get the best out of yourselves, to get the best out of your life, to experience the most extraordinary life that you can possibly have, if you are someone like that, then you need to take care of your eating habits, because food is not just energy. Even though our digestive tract is digestion is one of the most resources energy demanding processes, and so if you eat meals that are not well designed for your digestion, for your human digestive system, then a lot of energy gonna go into your stomach, literally energy that doesn't go to your brain, and so you have less ideas, you have less energy for work, especially for creative work, for good quality decisions, and then as the result, you have lower quality of life, lower than what you could have if you took better care of your eating habits, plus all the nutrients that come with better meal planning, better nutrition planning, supplying all the nutrients that your body and brain actually need to function properly. It will give you an extra edge, because all of your system will work better to, again, give you more energy, give you better decisions, give you health, vitality, stamina to get through all these stressors that life will throw at you. So healthy eating, it's about a lot of things. It makes you who you are. It makes you show up for your daily life as a better version of yourself. That's why I'm so passionate about it. That's why I'm so passionate about that and food in general, and helping you to eat healthier every day. So today we will cover the basics of healthy eating, and then we're gonna take a break for 3 days while I'm going to the mountains of Switzerland to ski, snowboard, to explore, to just have a little bit of off time, because I'm working nonstop. Whenever I can move my mission, my vision forward, I do it. And every day I come up with new way to do it. But also, of course, my work, my clients, my content, my writing, a lot of things. So I really take complete days off, and I will do for the next 3 days. After those days, we will focus till the end of the year of how simply you can get all the nutrients, all the vitamins, all the minerals from foods. Not from supplements, not from fortified cereals like a lot of advertising suggests you do. That doesn't really work for your health, especially long term. So we will learn all about that after the break. But today, the basics, the principles of healthy eating. So number one, fasting for 14 hours overnight including. So you have your meal at the end of the day, let's say at 7 p.m. So the next time you have your meal going to be 9 a.m. It's not such a huge difference if you, let's say, decide to get your breakfast early. Not a huge difference in time, but it's a huge difference, as all the studies show, for your gut health. And your gut health, guys, it might not be everything, but it's a huge part of your overall energy levels that you have throughout the day, and your well-being and your ability to work and to show up for your life. Because let's face it, guys, if your gut is not healthy and you are constantly having some issues with your digestion, or you feel like there is something wrong, like you're bloated or there's gas or something, it's going to be constantly on your mind, and that's going to interrupt the flow of your great ideas and great work. So take care of your gut, because again, that can influence the quality of your life a lot. So 14 hours of fasting that also supports our circadian biology. It's very, very important, guys. 14 hours. So no less than 12 hours for them, sure, after your last bite of food or calorie to the first bite of food or calorie. 14 hours seem to be optimal. You can do more if you feel like it, but no less. Then 3 meals a day. You gotta have some order in your eating habits. And guys, it's just as simple as, when you eat just 3 meals a day, not some 6 meals weird schedule that bodybuilding world made you believe everyone should be doing. Like, bodybuilders eat 6 times a day, not to speed up their metabolism. Actually, your metabolism speeds up according to the amount of calories you eat, no matter how many meals you eat. Bodybuilders ate 6 times a day because they needed to eat a lot of food to build that huge muscle, and it's really hard to eat it having at the same time your stomach smaller, so you have smaller waist. It's really hard to eat a lot of food in 3 meals. A lot of food. They eat a lot, guys. Now it's easier with with the shakes and everything, but still. So 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day will allow you to make better decisions. You just have to take 3 decisions instead of 6. You have less chances to screw it up. As simple as that. You need to have that order around your meals. So 2-3 meals done. Eating early in the day, 3 hours before bed, I suggest is that this is the least amount of hours without food you should have. So 3 hours before bed is your last meal. The quality of your sleep gonna skyrocket, and with that, the quality of your sleep and energy levels and the quality of your work will skyrocket too. So It's very important, guys. The earlier you eat, of course, in normal like hours, the better it is for you. Like I noticed, if I eat before, let's say like 3-4 p.m., 5 probably the latest, the quality of my sleep is so much better than whenever I eat, let's say 6 or 7. And so now I travel. Sometimes I don't always do that. But whenever I'm on my more normal schedule, I always try to do my best to have all of my meals at least, early in the day, because I always notice how the quality of my sleep improves. So the next one, stick to whole foods, not products. Guys, we all know what whole foods are. Those are things without ingredients. Those are the things that you cook with, like your vegetables, your meats, your fish, your eggs. Don't be seduced by advertising, by people who create food products, because a lot of it is just that. Advertising designed to make you buy stuff. They're not your health providers. Even companies who claim that they want to take care of your health, they might take care of part of your health, but then the another part will be screwed up. Like take a morning cereal. They advertise, it's enriched with vitamins, but with those vitamins comes a lot of sugar that a lot of us do not need. We do not need to eat added sugar. We need to have our carbohydrates or fibers from vegetables, and maybe from some fruit, and maybe from some nuts and seeds, not from fortified cereals. So again, stick to whole foods, not to food products. No matter how good the advertising is, it's never going to be as good as whole food products for many, many reasons. Next one, variety. Variety in your foods is the key to get variety of nutrients in your diet without having to check all the vitamin and mineral content of every single food. So variety, guys. Add it, I prefer to add it on a meal basis or on a daily basis, so you also take care of your digestion, because if you mix a lot of foods in one meal, your body will have harder time digesting it and getting nutrients out and mixing those nutrients together, because our digestive system, it's not some oven that burns stuff. It's actually quite a complicated device with different digestive enzymes, digestive juices, different environments that are required to digest different foods. And so besides the variety, just remember that don't mix too much stuff, especially foods like fruit and dairy products, or fruit and some protein-rich foods, or some starch and some protein. So we will cover food combining next year, as we will macronutrients, or how to count your macronutrients for certain body composition or certain weight goal or a certain health goal. So we will cover all of that. I'm actually taking a course on macronutrients right now, so next year it's going to be awesome. But variety, guys, and when I say variety, I mean you gotta eat variety of vegetables from all colors. You gotta eat variety of animal foods like fatty fish, especially super rich in nutrients, like sardines with skins and bones. Shellfish is really rich in nutrients, especially oysters. Like there is a whole range of minerals that you would really get, that you would have hard time getting elsewhere. So shellfish is amazing. Eggs are super rich in nutrients. But again, so the variety of colorful vegetables, green and colorful, sweet potatoes, some beans are really high in nutrients, but you need to also again know how to cook them. Nuts and seeds are super high in minerals and healthy fats and fiber. So variety, guys, it's very important. If you stick to the same foods, you're going to get the same nutrients. And if those foods, no matter what those foods are, actually, guys, you need variety to get the variety of nutrients that our human body requires. And then my best meal formula, whenever you have your meal, for the most amount of nutrients for the best digestion, and for the best body composition, for the best energy levels. What you want to do is you want to load up with vegetables and maybe a piece of fruit here and there. So 3/4 of your plate, take a big plate, put 3/4 of that, or the equal amount of food. Make it vegetables, so 3/4 of your plate, most of your meal, the main should be vegetables, green, colorful, most of the time non-starchy, sometimes starch like sweet potato, maybe some beans also in there include, even though beans are more of a carbohydrates plus protein. So vegetables, 3/4 of your plate are vegetables, and then have some fat plus protein. So something like fatty fish, like sardines or salmon. Try to include skin and bones because that has collagen, that has calcium, that has phosphorus. So fatty fish, shellfish, not in one meal, don't mix too many things in one meal, but in different meals. So sometimes it's fatty fish, sometimes it's shellfish, sometimes it's organ meats. And yeah, guys, I know you're probably not fans of liver, but as you will learn throughout this month about micronutrients, those vitamins and minerals, you'll understand how precious liver is. And also I will share some tips how to cook it. You can grill it, making it into yakitori, or those small grilled barbecued pieces of liver. They're delicious. Anyhow, so liver is amazing source of nutrients, but also hearts, brains, tongues, whatever you can find, and learn how to love to eat, include a lot of organ meats, because that's where the most nutrients in the animal is. Eggs, as I said, eggs, protein and fatty acids, and also vitamin A and D and choline and so many other things. So 3/4 of your plate is colorful fiber, what I like to call it. So basically vegetables of all colors. Eat variety, maybe piece of fruit, add there. Maybe if you feel like adding a little bit more starch, add a little bit more sweet potato, or maybe some beans, or maybe some rice. If you're eating every meal some starch, I would suggest having no more than a handful. If you take your hand, so a handful would be a portion. When it comes to protein, your palm with your fingers is your portion. And when it comes to vegetables, again, 3/4 of your plate or more. Load up on those vegetables, and that's pretty much it. Do it every single meal. For breakfast, people like to have different kinds of foods. I suggest you might have green smoothie with some plant-based protein, plant-based because again, you don't want to be mixing some whey that is a highly questionable product in the first place. So plant-based protein, greens, that's going to give you maybe a source of fat, like maybe hemp seeds or chia seeds or half an avocado. So blend it, mix it. It's an amazing breakfast. You can have your chia pudding, adding some almond or coconut milk, maybe adding again some plant-based protein. So a great breakfast is frittata, so vegetables and eggs mixed together, or egg scramble with vegetables. So those are amazing breakfast solutions that you can pre-cook or make them really easily in the morning. So those are your best meal formulas and suggestions. And the last but not least, guys, water. If you want to stay healthy, if you are a human being, you need to learn how to drink water regularly and adequate amount. And a lot of people, especially a lot of my female clients, find it difficult to drink 100 1 0.5 liter or 2 liters a day, depending on the size. Obviously, smaller females especially require less water. Like, I'm not suggesting that all of you drink 2 liters plus. We are in different climates, so if you are somewhere where it's hot and humid, you probably might need more water. If you're really active and train a lot and sweat a lot, you need more water. 2 liters, that's my normal for my size. I'm 5 feet 5 inches female. And what else? Yeah, so my trick to drink water, especially when I travel and it's harder to track my water. I don't always have my shaker with me, and I don't always like to refill my shaker all the time and get into the mess of that. So my best solution for a lot of my clients is to just get packs of water bottles, half-liter water bottles, and drink 3 or 4 of them. Like, define your norm, right? If you're just new to that, then probably 3 is where you start. So first thing in the morning when you wake up, drink 1 of those bottles, and then I personally just drink after that. Every 3 hours I drink another half-liter bottle, and so I drink the whole bottle just in one sitting. And I drink 4 of those. First one goes first thing in the morning. I drink 4 of those, spread out throughout the day, every 3 hours, and then I don't have to worry about my water. And I usually put the waters out. You can see the picture on my Instagram. And so I take 1 bottle, I drinking, and there are 3 bottles. And then in 3 hours, I drink another one. So by the end of the day, all the bottles should be gone. And that's how I track my water. And I don't have to think about it, to refill anything. So yeah, that's my best advice. The trick that a lot of my female clients especially love, but also it just, guys seem to be drinking much easier, whereas for females somehow it's just harder. That's what I found from my experience. So that's it, guys. Those are the best practices for your healthy eating habits in our confused food diet eating world. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. You can find my email in the show notes. You can reach out on my social media, anywhere you find me. So if you have any questions, reach out. We can also schedule a free and super express WhatsApp, phone, Skype call, whatever works for you. And I'm gonna go on my break, and in 3 days I'm gonna get back and we will go through all the nutrients that our body need to thrive. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna just skyrocket your eating habits and the way you feel daily, your energy and your performance wise. So definitely stay tuned for that. And on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye, guys. Thank you. Re-listen to this episode again to make those eating habits solid. And as usual, guys, thank you for listening. And till next time, eat better daily.